Hi there, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the Toon Review YouTube channel, where today, of course, was Eddie Howe's press conference day. Pretty much talks about the injuries, the Man United game, and, of course, Bruno, who has taken over the news this morning, as Darren Niels has confirmed that he has been offered a new contract. But we'll come on to that in just a moment. As usual, guys, if you do enjoy today's video, please do hit that like button for us. It means the world to us. It helps us move up the YouTube search results as well. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, why not become part of this fantastic community here on the Toon Review YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button, which is free to do so, and also the notification bell, which will let you know when we go live or we indeed upload a video. Now, we'll come on to the press conference in just a second. The major news is that, of course, Bruno has been offered a new contract at Newcastle United. And for me, this is fantastic news, simply because it just means that we want to hold on to our best players now. Gone are the days now where we are selling our best players just to make money as Mike Ashley's cash cow. That's a long way in the distance now, and thank God for that. But these new owners, they want to make sure that we keep the very best players at St James's Park. And, of course, Bruno, the way he's been playing this season, well, ever since he signed, really, has been nothing short of sensational. He's been absolutely brilliant. Fantastic guy to watch play football. Seems like a really genuine, down-to-earth guy away from the football pitch as well, which is fantastic. Knows how to run his life. He's not in nightclubs every night of the week and things like that. He's just a very personable guy, and he just loves this football club. Now, yes, he did say last week that there was a conversation took place in the summer with Real Madrid, but that's all it was. It was simply a conversation, and he wants to become a legend at Newcastle United. Now, for me, becoming a legend at Newcastle United is massive for me, because it means he wants to be part of this growth of this amazing football club and see where he can help us go. He wants to win things here. He's seen the ambition from the new owners. He's seen what we're building up already and how far we've come since even he signed back in January. We've come a long way. He turned down Arsenal. Botman turned down AC Milan to come to this football club, and that can only mean great things. So there's no confirmation that Bruno has signed that deal, not yet. But it's on the table, and that for me is fantastic news, that we are wanting to really hang on to our best players and reward our best players. Bruno's been sensational. Extend his contract, give him more money, and why should he want to leave? He wants to be part of this incredible growth of this football club. So for me, it's wonderful news. It really is wonderful news, and long may this good news keep on rolling. But now we're on to the press conference, and as usual, Eddie Howe wasn't really giving a lot away, but he did confirm the injury to Alexander Isak. He says Isak is making progress, but he's not available for this game. We've not picked up any new injuries. So good and bad in a way. Obviously, Isak is a huge miss. He was expected to maybe be on the bench for the Manchester United game on Sunday, but that's not going to happen, unfortunately. He isn't fit, and basically, Eddie Howe's ruled him out. It's disappointing because, we could do with that kind of player on the bench, ready to come on and go for it. And, we're very confident ahead of the Man United game. But on the flip side, there is no new injuries, which means he's got a lot of players to choose from, and a headache, if you like, as to what he's going to do for that starting lineup. Now, on the back-to-back wins, he says winning is so important. It changes everything. The players have trained very well this week. There's been a bounce and a buzz, but I'm keen to make sure the dangers that come with winning, like complacency or overconfidence, don't rear their head. Now, brilliant from Eddie Howe, this, because we know that teams can certainly get carried away with a couple of good results. He is a manager that will simply not let that happen. He knows that going to Old Trafford is going to be a very difficult game. No matter what you think of Man United or how they've performed this season, it is still going to be a very difficult game for Newcastle. But it's also going to be a very difficult game for Manchester United, because we are playing really well. We've got that fantastic team ethic. Players are really pulling together, and it's just fantastic. So it's going to be a difficult game for Manchester United as well. But I love the way that Eddie just doesn't get carried away with anything. He's just going from one game to the next and keeping things very level-headed. And he wants to pass that on to his players as well. So for me, brilliant. Now, ahead of the game on Sunday, he says if you can go into these games with confidence and a good feeling, it gives you the best chance of a positive result. The next group of games are tough, but we're going to try and attack them, rise to the occasion, and give our all to get a positive result. So there you go again. He's just confirming that we are going to try and go to Old Trafford and attack them. None of this, fantastic Manchester United side. It's going to be a very difficult game. Eddie Howe knows how tough these next run of games are. The game against Man United, we've got Everton in midweek, and then we go to Spurs. So there are 3 very tough games. But we will be looking to get something out of every single one of them. And the fact that Eddie has confirmed there that he's going for it, we will try and attack them as best we can. Because he won't want to just go all out attacking Man United. He knows because they've got some pace up front. They can hurt us if we get caught out of position. So it's going to be a very, very positional battle. It's a game I'm thoroughly looking forward to watching, to be honest. I think it's going to be a fantastic football match. But again, it's just good to know that Eddie is going there with a very, very positive attitude. Now, on Bruno himself, he says, we desperately want Bruno to be happy here, to enjoy his football and see the long-term vision. We want to build a team. We're in the very early stages of that, so we don't want to disrupt the group we have. We want to add quality. That's the aim. He's done unbelievably well. He's fit. He's fit in so well and epitomised the team spirit and drive we need to be successful. I think the supporters have seen that and taken that from him from day one. Off the pitch, he's been brilliant. On the pitch, he speaks for himself. So there you go. Very, very high praise indeed from the manager. And, of course, they want to build a team around this guy. Let's be honest. It's Bruno that they want to build a team around. And for me, that is just fabulous news because this guy we want to be our centre stage for a few years to come. We've got the likes of Botman coming through, who we know is a future captain of this football club if he wants it. It's very exciting, guys, isn't it? I mean, we've got players coming into this football club now that we want to be here for years and years and years. And the youth that we're bringing in as well. We're building for the future at the same time as building for the now. And it's something I'm not used to as a Newcastle United fan over the last 15 years, and I'm sure it's not what you've been used to. But it's fantastic. It is brilliant. And whenever Eddie Howe speaks in these press conferences, you just think, wow, what a guy. And he doesn't get carried away with anything. Very level-headed and very true to his word. Now, finally, on John Joe and Matt Shelvey, he says, John Joe is getting closer. He has trained, not necessarily full training at this moment, but he's very close. Matt picked up a calf problem. We don't know whether he'll be back before the World Cup, but he's doing well. So, bit disappointing for Matt Ritchie. I know, of course, he's not getting the football that he used to, and I don't think he expects to be quite honest with you at the moment, the way things have gone with the team. But he'd possibly be looking to get involved in the cup games and things like that. That's not going to happen, unfortunately, because as Eddie's just confirmed there, it could be that he's out until January, which is a bit upsetting for him because he'll want to still be around. I'm sure he will still be around the dressing room, to be honest, and given his experience. Because if what we're hearing is true, that Matt Ritchie does want a coaching role somewhere down the line, this is maybe an opportunity for him to use this injury time to maybe just G up the other players and help out with what Eddie's wanting to do. So we'll see what happens behind closed doors. But there you go, guys. That is it. That is the press conference reaction. That is also the incredible news about Bruno, that he may well be signing a new contract with Newcastle United, which is probably the best news that's coming out of this whole press conference and the interview, of course, with Darren Eales earlier on, which is just brilliant because it really does start to get the fans excited again about what this club is going to become in the few short years to come. But let me know. Let me know what you think about Bruno's contract. Do you think it's wise to offer him one now, or would you wait till the season's over, or would you just get him tied up to a long-term deal now? And, of course, what do you think about what Eddie's had to say about the future of Bruno and, of course, the match at Manchester United? Let me know. But as usual, guys, if you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button for us. And, of course, if you want to become part of this community on the Toon Review, please do hit that subscribe button, which is free to do so, and the notification bell, which will let you know when we go live or we upload any videos. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Don't forget tonight, 8 p.m, TTR Friday. Start your weekend off with a great laugh right here on the Toon Review YouTube channel. And, of course, we've got the watch-along live commentary of the Manchester United game from 1:30 p.m. On Sunday with myself, building up to the game, and then full commentary from 2 o'clock. But until then, guys, we'll see you tonight on TTR Friday. Take care.